Screw it, why not?
Launching.
Don't hit the shiv. Oh! The events in this video are fictional, as the characters portrayed within. Any similarities to anyone living or dead are merely coincidental, and have been created at random by XCOM's name generator. Seriously. Hello, one and all, Mickey here. We're about to head on to the next mission, the heavy abduction. But something I noticed, my squad that I've set up, I'm very happy. They're raring to go. This isn't really what I was expecting though. But you know, it's good that you're ready. It's good that you're prepared. I like that. I like the enthusiasm and the telekinetic abilities you're all showing holding your weapon. I like that too. I'll put you all into side training as soon as we build a Scilabs. But just quickly, I noticed something. Where's Michael Bay? Here we go. Now, his random rookie perk was Damn Good Ground. If you remember in the first episode, I think it was the first episode, he got Damn Good Ground. Not that great a perk. But because it's also his Lance Corporal perk, or at least one of the perks in Lance Corporal perk, when he ranked up to Lance Corporal, I wasn't informed about it. The game automatically gave him the Damn Good Ground perk because he had it already, and that was the end of the story. I didn't know, I only spotted this halfway through thinking, pretty sure he already had that perk. So I used console command to give him the perk that I was actually going to give him as his Lance Corporal perk, which was Lightning Reflexes, because obviously I'm not going to take So Shall You Fight. Lightning Reflex is actually really good. It now means that he can be the substitute for a scout on a mission. Not to mention he gets close encounters later, so he can kind of be a scout engineer assault, which is really good. So that's Michael Bay done. Yeah, our only officer for now is the Rock Dwayne Johnson, obviously, because he's got such high will. Still waiting on that Petmaster perk, though. At this point, I might actually wait until the Terror mission. We're already in the middle of April, so I might wait until the Terror mission so that we unlock chrysalids and zombies, so that they can be a potential chance of appearing as well. I think it's like a 1 in 13 chance. But still, it's technically a 2 in 13 chance, because it can either be a chrysalid or a zombie, and zombies turn to chrysalids after 2 or 3 turns anyway. So, the squad heading out on the mission. Our first 7-man squad. Now, urban large structure. I'm sure I'll have the images sliding across the screen at some point now, but urban large structure is a very strange class of maps. It encompasses the practically urban close quarters map that is industrial office, which is tiny, and you always reveal on your first or second move, with barely any good cover to go by, and very, very little concealment. And on the other end of scale, it also includes the practically roadway-like train station, which is horrendous if you're not prepared for it. And somewhere in the middle you've got maps like the bar and grill, the liquor store, the office paper, the 2 versions of it, one that's the actual office paper, and then the enemy within version, which is the mechanic shop. And I think all of those have rooftops, except for I think the original office paper, which you can't actually get to the rooftop. But it's why I brought McLean here. She's back, she's still got her jumpy legs, and she's raring to jump onto a rooftop. In the meantime, we're preparing for long range with Zack Snyder and Michael Frank. Snyder with his double tap, and of course taking his sniper rifle. And because it's an urban map, which we might end up going close quarters, he's also got low profile. And Michael Frank, our first run and gunner, will have an LMG in case it's a long range map, but he's also got run and gun in case it's a close range map. Then other than that, we've got everybody else in between, with Rico as a Rocketeer, a Danger Zone Rocketeer as well, so we've got to really be careful with those rockets. He's going to be carrying a carbine, and hopefully with that aim, basically 90 aim, he should be a pretty good executioner, and whatever he shoots at, the area that he shoots at is just going to be absolutely devastated. And to take advantage of all those exposed enemies, Friendly's back. Not yet an overwatching infantry, but he does have his tac sets, so we can use up both those shots while in full cover, and he should still be pretty safe. And if we get stuck in low cover, we've got Nerwal with her telekinetic field. The newcomer's going to be Guts. I haven't forgotten about you, Guts, don't worry. I know this is going to be your first mission, and this is our last viewer contestant, or rookie. After this mission, I'll very likely be hiring new rookies, and I've altered the name list so that only viewers are going to be appearing, no longer any crazy-ass celebrities, but it will just be viewers. And Guts here will be carrying ceramic plating, because he's got minimum health, and a HE grenade, and speaking of which, we only have 2 HE grenades. That's 2 HE grenades and 2 rockets. That is very, very little cover destruction. I know, we're just gonna have to make do. So, I think we're pretty much set. I've gone through the maps, I've gone through the soldiers, I have a rookie. We can expect 12 to 14 enemies, probably on the closest side of 14. Let's see if we finally encounter floaters and seekers, and let's head down there and give Guts his random rookie perk. Be a good map.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada.
Current updates from Canada indicate the aliens are moving within Canada. We should get down there and secure Canada as quickly as we can.
Not a good map. But McLean should make very good use of the rooftops, as she can just jump boots her way up. We've also got a battle scanner on her, and if we run out of battle scanners, we have also got one of these soldiers, can't remember which one, pretty sure has bioelectric field. And yet another Star-Spangled map. This time, Star-Spangled Love. Let's hope so. Oh, Noel. Oh, it's so cute.
Central, Big Sky.
Copy that, Big Sky.
Okay, time to give Guts his random rookie perk. So, I've given Rico his Fortura's Una perk back. Not that it makes any difference, but guys, I'm so happy. So, Guts' random rookie perk is number 85. Number 85 is Blood Call / Petmaster perk. Now, if you remember in the previous episode, I said I was going to reduce the number of Petmaster perks that there were so they wouldn't show up as often. I've done this not just in the random perk pool of the perk roulette, but I've also done that in the perk list that I've got. I originally had the first 5 perks that didn't function, I had them highlighted as red, and also had after that Petmaster. So if those perks were picked, then it would be a Petmaster perk. I've now since removed those, so for the first 5 perks that don't function are picked, and there's just a simple re-roll, so Petmaster doesn't show up as often. This was specifically perk number 85, which is Blood Call / Petmaster. So it is the true Petmaster perk, and not one of the perks that I added just so it show up more often. So, Guts gets Petmaster. And what makes me so happy is I rolled random number between 1 and 5, and if you remember, 1 to 5 being Sectoid, 1 and 2, Drone, 3 and 4, Thin Man, 5. It was 5. I'm so happy for the first time this campaign, we have a pet that isn't a tier 1 alien. Thin Man, take your place in the squad. Oh, I'm so happy. No, I'm just one of you guys. I'm just blending in. This is my uniform. I like to fight in style, that's all. You guys carry on. I'll cover your backs. Oh, I'm so happy we finally got a pet that wasn't a tier 1 pet. Whew. Okay, well, in the meantime, let's find out what is out there. We know that it's between 12 and 14 aliens, probably 14, and they're going to be anything between Sectoid, Drone, Thin Man, like this guy, Floater, Seeker, potentially, if they might actually show up. I don't think Muton's going to show up this early, but let's not rule out entirely. Let's find out what's out there. So we've got a pod to our left, and they are actually in the street. As we can see, they're perfectly lined up with McLean here, and they're going to be just out of sight. We've got another pod at an angle, diagonally, just out of sight as well. So if they're not here, they're going to be just on the other side of this wall. Can I move you up without triggering? Okay, I guess not. And here is our first Seeker. Whoa, Seeker, Thin Man, and still no squad leaders. This shouldn't really be that much of a problem, to be honest. McLean, you've got run and gun, so I mean, knock yourself out. Just wait, we don't trigger that pod. Yeah, try go for the further Thin Man. I think that's the further Thin Man. Go for it, 74%. Please don't screw up. Very nice. Oh, and finally, Frank here with his LMG. Move.
I'm on it, Commander.
And shoot. And not to mention, he has bioelectric field, so he revealed that Seeker. I forgot he was the one that had bioelectric field. Probably why I chose him to go on this map in the first place. But yep, he can move and shoot, because having a weapon that has a move penalty on it has the run and gun active all the time. Obviously he can't, you know, dash and shoot unless he activates run and gun properly, but that is one of the perks of Frank having run and gun. He can move with an LMG and shoot for another 75%.
Dead and gone.
I love it. Now apparently, you don't reveal that Seeker unless you have line of sight of it. That is an interesting bug with bioelectric field. He did reveal him, but then the reveal broke?
Couldn't have done.
Oh no. For some really strange reason, that lamppost seems to be blocking line of sight. None of you guys can see him, really. None of you guys... No, none of you guys can see him. That Seeker right there. Okay, so I can only assume that Seeker is blocked by that flag, and no one wants to shoot through it. Oh my god, okay, fine. Nerval, it's been a while since we've seen you on a mission. 74%.
Confirmed.
And we're done here. Just so beautiful, really is. Okay, friendly, we need you in full cover. Guts, go see if you can move there and not trigger. Good, you can fall back a little bit. Friendly, you can now dash there.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Snyder, not really sure what to do with you. Just go here for now. I mean, you do have low profile.
Yes, Commander.
Rico, you can move up a little bit. And Thin Man. Oh, you've got an acid spit. That's going to be so much fun. So much fun. Oh, I'm going to poison so many enemies. And not to mention, next turn, you're heading to the roof with McLean over here. So Thin Man, move over a little bit. And let's just Overwatch. Except for Snyder here, who needs to steady his weapon. And Steen here, Rico. I don't really trust your rockets considering they have Mayhem. Or sorry, Danger Zone. You know what? 34 isn't that bad, and you've moved. So I think I will Overwatch with you as well. Let's see what else we've got out there. Okay, finally floaters. So we've got our Seekers. And we're finally getting floaters. And that was the sound of more Thin Men. So floaters and Thin Men are definitely on the map. Let's do another motion track. Okay, so we've got... This pod seems to be still here. Doesn't look like they've moved. And maybe another pod has moved in near them. Maybe outside, maybe in this room. Either way, we should be fine to move up. Not trigger. Well, I did say not trigger. I can't believe that didn't trigger. We must have just caught them on the edge of one tile. Wow. Okay. So 4 Thin Men. Definitely looking like a heavy. Haven't heard any sectoids. So it does look like all tier 2 enemies. If you move, can you get a shot?
Heading out.
No. Oh, right, because we actually need them to be visible. And I forgot to bring a battle scanner. Again, it's possible I didn't because I've got bioelectric skin. That's fine. McLean here. Let's move you up onto the roof. No, I don't want you to go that way. Damn it. If you go that way, you're going to reveal, but I really would have preferred you on that second rooftop. But that's fine. Let's move you up just that little bit. Just don't reveal doing this. Okay, you're good. Clearly didn't reveal because you teleported. Right now, Thin Man, I want you to join McLean, but without revealing. Which means you need to come round right. Not that way. Not that way. That way. Up you go. Oh man, I'm going to have so much fun with you. Run you over as well. Now, how good is your rocket? Okay, 3 tile scatter. Maybe 3.5 at max range. But honestly, with Danger Zone, I mean, I'm not really bothered. What I do want to do, move you over.
Yes, Commander.
Put you in full cover. That way you can shoot without any issue, without worrying that you'll be dead the following turn. At this point, we can have a reload.
Back in.
Back online.
And Overwatch.
I got my eyes on.
Floaters sound right.
What was that?
Floaters, just said. Don't know how we triggered them. Oh! We triggered them over the roof
Adjusting aim.
of that little segmented office.
Ah, damn it.
Wow, even you, Snyder. Okay, no, we're still shooting. 50-50.
Shifting their
Oh, come on, guys.
adjusting sights. I've got a visual.
Oh, this is not looking good. This is really, really not looking good. Yeah, I think so. First, you guys, how far can you move? Not far enough, and your running gun's still on cooldown. Your running gun, on the other hand, is not. You can't move that far anyway. You have double tap, and you can shoot twice. You can't move that far though. But you can stay nearby and telekinetic field them. So I think we need to start with the rocket. And Thin Man, I think you're going to have to move. Because you are in fact in the danger zone. How far can you move? Oh man, really? Damn. That's unfortunate. There's not really anywhere you can get to. So we've got all the Thin Men accounted for. All except one of the floaters accounted for. And hey! We finally have leaders. After a month and a half, we finally have an alien leader, this floater here. So we need to be careful of you. Okay, Thin Man, I'm going to take my chances. You are expendable after all. You can go here. And Shiv. Not a lot you can do. And although it doesn't look it, you can actually go here. But you know what? Rockets don't scatter up or down. So you should be safe there. I know these floaters could get a flank on him. But what's important is this rocket. So 2.5 or 2 and a bit tile scatter. Don't let me down, Rico. Lay waste to that entire area. Interesting. That was interesting. What the hell happened? You aimed right too far? Okay, well, I mean, you exposed 4 targets. I can't really complain. What can I do about those 4 targets? Snyder. 1, 2, 3. You got eyes on 3 exposed targets. Friendly. You got eyes on 3 exposed targets. Get rid of these. Snyder, can you get rid of that floater leader for me? Please crit. Minimum damage sniper rifle shot. Not a good start. Okay, friendly. Don't miss.
Negative damage.
Come on, man. Do better than that.
Bye-bye.
Okay, floater leader down. Alright, Snyder, can you actually kill this one for me? Okay. Okay, Nerwal, can you move up?
Aye, aye, Commander.
And at that point, you can still telekinetic field everyone. It's a shame Nerwal has the flashbang and not Guts. Now, before I continue, I need to load up a test campaign I've got and double check that telekinetic field does apply when a unit is flanked and or exposed. So bear with me just 1 second. So I'll load up the campaign that I used to show off how to turn XCOM into a versus campaign. And yes, telekinetic field is, for all intents and purposes, dense smoke. It works if a unit is flanked or exposed, and stops working if a unit leaves the area that it applies to. So yes, both Rico and Frank will get telekinetic field. Now the question is, can I kill these two? Thin Man, can you poison them both? No. I can poison one of them, which will stop most of my flanks. Okay, you know what? I will do that. Granted, guys, I know these thin men can come out here. I think only one of them can come out here. Maybe even reach this, possibly, and flank a lot of other people. Not much I can do about that. I could overwatch with Guts, but what I think I will do, actually, before I do anything else, let's TK field.
We are protected.
I really hope so. Everybody's in the TK field. Awesome. So, Guts, if you overwatch, that should stop any nasty thin men from running out and trying to get a flank on me. These two guys, on the other hand, will be a problem. You have a flank, but no one has a flank on you. So, Thin Man, can you poison him? This will reduce his aim by a nice healthy 30, I think it is. Maybe 25. In the meantime, Frank here, I'm going to have you suppress this flanked floater.
Copy that. Suppress the target.
Hoping that he makes a dash to get away, instead of simply a move and then shoot. And then Guts, you're going to overwatch these thin men on the left. And that floater that's being suppressed is not in sight, and hopefully if he backs out, he won't trigger the overwatch. So let's hope no one dies, because we've got 3 thin men and 3 floaters ready to kill me. Actually, this is a very good point. McLean, can you drop down here? And overwatch in case any thin man tries to come around to this corner. That would be very helpful. So what are you guys going to do? Okay, looks like a dash. Wow, that was like a 1 in 3. And it dealt a huge amount of damage. So Poison's floaters hunker down, the other ones run off. This one is simply taking... Nope. Poison, not a problem. Another poison, but you're immune. Okay, you're making a run for it. Wow, good shot. That's impressive. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that all worked out well. And one of these Thin Men decided the best course of action was to poison another Thin Man. Guys, you can't poison each other. It doesn't work like that. I've tried so many times to make one of you poison the other one with your own acid cloud. Doesn't work. Okay, so Friendly is out of action. Incredibly, Rico wasn't poisoned by that, so you can move up and shoot. But I am going to need Nerwal here to move up and start doing some killing. Run and gun is still on cooldown. There is very likely another pod out there, but none that I can see. Okay, Nerwal, can you burn Overwatch? In fact, you might even be able to just move up here and burn Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Alright, Thin Man.
Coming over here.
Better luck next time. So we've got a 92 on you, and a 94 on you. Can I shoot the guy that's in the corner, please? Corner pocket, 92%. Very nice. Now, McLean, if you move up here, hopefully you won't be spotted. And... oh, you can see him. That's not good. Didn't think you'd be able to see him. Thought you'd be concealed by this, but I'm guessing you can step out far enough to be able to see you. I was hoping to get a free shot on this guy. But I do have a free shot on that guy. And still no sign of that other pod. If this is it, this is 11 enemies, and I really, really doubt that's the case. I think there's another pod of 3 out there somewhere. Okay, Frank. Our options here are kind of limited. Snyder hasn't got any good shots on anyone. The Shiv can kill this Thin Man pretty easily. Or that floater. This Thin Man, I don't think there's anything anyone can do about him. I can't really get into position without poisoning myself and grenade him with either Frank or Guts. So what I think I'm going to do is just try and minimise the damage I'm going to take in the alien's turn. And for now, Frank can just run and gun up and try to kill the floater.
Closing on target position now.
75%. Don't let me down. Very nice.
Bye-bye.
Shiv, I know you're going to take damage from that Thin Man. There's not a lot I can do. It's pretty much guaranteed to put you into the repair bay. Hopefully it won't be for too long. Snyder, can you solve this problem for me? 50-50 chance. Wow, impressive. Minimum damage, but impressive. Guts, if I move you up, will you get poisoned? Because you don't have much else to do. Friendly, you got to sit tight. Rico, you can move up and overwatch this guy. McLean, just kill that Thin Man already. So much spit. Okay, Guts, can you move up and not get poisoned? Because I don't really know what else you can do.
I'm on it, Commander.
Don't get poisoned. Ah!
I'm not feeling so good.
Damn it. I was hoping if he moved up, he might be able to get a grenade on that Thin Man, but not the case. But you at least can overwatch both these guys. And Rico, you can just simply move around.
Moving out.
In fact, you've got a 50-50 chance to kill him. And as long as you don't do minimum damage, and it hits, you should kill him. But let's be safe. Let's overwatch both of them. Guts, you need to hunker down now. You're in poison. That's my bad. Friendly, yeah, you're in poisoned as well. And Rico, and the Thin Man here, who's just sitting comfortably in his cloud of mist, you can overwatch as well. Please don't just shoot that Shiv. I know you will.
They're trying to pull back.
That reminds me, the Thin Man could have suppressed the floater while Rico overwatched the Thin Man. Okay, never mind. Yeah, and I rolled high on the DR, which was really lucky of me. So he should be out for probably no more than 2 weeks. But I think we're safe now. Rico, can you kill that guy? Have to be a crit. Otherwise someone's going to have to grenade him. Wow, it was a crit. I think that might actually be the carbine's maximum damage, come to think of it. But that's okay, because Nerwal's here to finish the job. All floaters down. Now, we don't have any more scanners left. Move into concealment. Don't reveal. Good. And kill that last Thin Man. Okay, nice job. Thin Man, you can... I mean, we haven't got anybody left. We haven't got any contacts left, so people can start moving out into the open. You guys are still poisoned. I have a feeling the floaters, or the Thin Man, whatever the hell they are. I think maybe Thin Men are out there. Oh, and the meld is on the roof. I wonder if I can get to it in time. Thin Man, second thoughts. Can you run up here onto the roof? Jumpy legs. Okay, Snyder, will you get shots through here? Yes, but not many. That's fine. For now, you can just move there and reload.
Rock and roll.
Guts, you can hunker down. Likewise, Friendly. Frank can reload. And more Thin Men. Here's our last pot of 3. Wow, and we didn't reveal? What had eyes on them to begin with? No one can see that far. Maybe it was Frank? Possibly? That was weird. Okay, I suspect this meld is about to pop. Apparently not. Okay, can you drop down? And Snyder, I'm going to need you to move round and try get an angle.
Confirmed. Closing on target position now.
Rico, can you move up without revealing? I don't think you can. You know what, that's fine. They'll probably move forwards when they trigger. And you've got some angles, not many. Primarily the center area. So for now you can reload. Reload. You're still poisoned. Yeah, my bad. And you can finally move up. Nope, Friendly's still poisoned as well. Oh, right, yeah. His feet are poisoned. He needs to change his socks. Frank. Okay, yeah, we will overwatch with you.
I'm on it.
Hunker down, hunker down. And reload.
What the hell was that?
Interesting. Yeah, now the meld's gonna pop. Thin Man, can you get my meld for me? Okay, didn't trigger. And... hey! Okay, firstly, aliens can get meld. Good to know. Secondly, they are starting to get back on track. The meld has gone up to 18. As we can see, they're fielding more advanced aliens. So they are starting to come back. Nerwal, can you
Got it covered.
run around into concealment? Yep, you're good. Still poisoned? No. And no. Finally. Okay. I'll move up. And you
On the move.
go into full cover.
It's
Reload.
killing time.
And
Good
reload.
to go.
Okay, Frank, if you come round here, are you going to trigger?
Heading out.
What? Okay, no, we're good. Now we know there's no one here, so you can just dash up. Maybe put your bioelectric skin into use. And it looks like no. Oh, yeah, here they are. Apparently they're in the basement of this office. But yeah, we know they're here, approximately. So Rico, in that case, can you move up? I'm going to say maybe? That's a yes. Okay. At that range... actually, yeah, at that range, maybe you'll get an Overwatch. What's your shooting range? Maybe about here? No, maybe about here. So 10 tiles further. If they charge forwards, maybe you'll get an Overwatch shot. So yeah, I'll put an Overwatch.
Field, Commander.
And Rico, yep, I'll go for Overwatch as well. McClain as well. And Nerwal, you are way out of position here. It's fine, you just have to stay there for now.
Roger. I got my eyes on.
Okay, Thin Men, come on. Speaking of Thin Men, can you move up on them? Oh! Apparently not. Whoops. Hi guys. Friendly. I'm a friendly. I'm just one of you. They're not falling for it. Okay, max range. I could possibly get a shot on them. I mean, this is the last pod. I don't really know what else I'm going to do with my rocket. So why the hell not really? If he moves up and then tries to shoot, he hasn't got snapshots, so the range isn't going to be that great, and the accuracy is going to be exactly the same. So, screw it, why not?
Launching.
Don't hit the shiv. Oh, it looks good! Never mind then. Shiv, could you do the honours? Sorry, you need one tile further. There you go. Bye-bye, Thin Man.
Everything by the numbers.
Okay, job well done. We'll see how long McLean here is in the repair bay for. And I really hope that motion tracker didn't take any damage. Okay, so Guts, what are you going to be? Above average accuracy, minimum health, above average mobility, and pretty average will. Means you can be just about anything, really. Maybe I'll make you into a Rocketeer, because we do need some, and your random rookie perk, the pet, doesn't really take advantage of any class. Okay, so McLean is out for 7 days, which is about as long as everybody else. So that's not too big a deal. Snyder is going to get platform stability, so he'll have +10 aim, +10 crit on his first shot of double tap. And 90 aim already, not bad, Snyder. Friendly's got neural feedback, so if anybody tries to use a psychic attack on him, it'll at least hurt them and put all their attacks on cooldown. So he's got some sort of psychic defense as well as a physical defense with attack sense. And not to mention his will isn't that great. And he's kind of in the centre of the squad, so maybe he'll help out with somebody else with the neural feedback. Neural feedback does retaliate psychically if somebody near him gets hit with a psychic attack. Not entirely sure how that works, but I guess we'll find out. Neural feedback it is. Then Rico. This is a bit of a difficult one. Definitely not damn good ground. Absorption fields is very good, but I don't want my Rocketeers to be tanky. I typically have my gunners and assaults be tanky, or maybe scouts. So I think it's going to be Psychokinetic Strike. I know he's got Danger Zone. I know he'll later get Shredder Ammo and Shock and Awe. I also know that he has Iron Skin, which would stack with Absorption Fields. But to be a tank, that means he needs to have the small item Reinforced Armor, which means he'll be carrying one less item. And he has to carry a Scope and a rocket to be a Rocketeer. And getting Absorption Fields and Iron Skin means he won't be getting Psychokinetic Strike and Shock and Awe. So, I think it is going to be a telepathic destruction of cover. Because remember, he does typically only carry 2 rockets. And when he gets Shredder, that'll be 3, but that doesn't apply as cover destruction. So, Psychokinetic Strike. And that leaves Guts. And McLean has 9 kills on 2 missions. Missions count as 2 kills, so that's 4. 13 kills, 7 more kills, and McLean gets another perk. And we got a lot of good loot there. We did blow up those last 2 thin men with that incredible rocket. I figured, you know, why the hell not? I've only got 1 rocket left. This is the last pod. There's only 3 thin men. It's at max range. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, nothing. Just kill them outright. $200.
Be in touch, Commander.
Now, we are incredibly low on Rocketeers. I'm a little bit reluctant to make Guts here a Rocketeer, because I want to have Rocketeers be soldiers, rookies that get random rookie perks that apply to Rocketeers. So Mayhem, Javelin Rockets, Shock and Awe, things like that. But Guts' random rookie perk is a pet. Speaking of which, stick with tradition. Guys, let me know in the comments below what you want Guts' thin man to be called. And speaking of which, I have made an executive decision with Gerard. As for Gerard's drone, I didn't really get any kind of overwhelming results when it comes to thumbs up or dislikes to any kind of names you would like to give his drone. So I'm going to go with a name that I kind of semi-came up with. Someone suggested Sniper's Best Friend. I suggested Borderlands 1 and 2. There's a sniper class that you can pick, and his pet is called Bloodwing. So, Gerard, your drone is going to be called Bloodwing. That does still leave Aristotle's drone. Let me know in the comments below, again, what name you'd like his drone to have. And I think for now I'm going to leave Guts as he is. Maybe by the time I need to use him again, I'll decide what I want him to be. Minimum health, above average mobility, average will, and above average aim. That kind of does suggest to me something like a Rocketeer or an infantry. So screw it. Yeah, I'll just make him a Rocketeer. I've only got 2 Rocketeers for now, so Guts, you're going to be a Rocketeer. And you get Flush. Not bad. Always useful. Killer Instinct, pointless unless you have Run and Gun, of which you don't. And Reactive Targeting Sensors. It's not terrible. Then you get Weapons Expert. If you get multi-shot perks, maybe I will turn you into a Weapons Expert. You get Mind Control. Your will is pretty average. I'll see how high your will is by the time you reach Corporal. And Collateral Damage. Very, very good. Again, another Rocketeer getting a cover-destroying perk. Rapid Reactions. Do you get any kind of Overwatch perk? So he gets rapid reactions, but not any kind of Overwatch perk. He also gets Close Encounters, which as a Rocketeer he does typically stay quite far away, but I can't really pass up 3 shots. And Side Panic. Again, it's going to depend on how much will he's got. Then he gets Repair, no thanks, his item slot's going to be full up. Neural Dampening, his will's average, not minimum, although I think 31 for a Specialist is relatively low as well. And Jumpy Legs, no idea. Jumpy legs, Rocketeers don't really take that much advantage of. I suppose I could give him an SMG and close encounters with jumpy legs, trying to get him in close. Then precision shot and disabling shot. Should I give him a sniper rifle with weapons expert? Or I mean a marksman rifle? He'd have flush. A marksman rifle with weapons expert. Instead of close encounters, I could go for rapid reaction if he's going to have a marksman rifle. Then either precision shot or disabling shot. Probably disabling shot, because when I come up against mech, that is what's going to count. And then, depending on how low his health is, either will survive or lock and load. So Guts is actually looking like a very interesting class. I think I will go for a marksman rifle. I know I'll lose out on that collateral damage, and I know cover destruction is key, but this tier is just useless. Precision shot and disabling shot are useless for that sniper rifle or a marksman rifle. Close combat specialist or for Rocketeer, nobody ever gets that close. Close encounters is good, free shots are good, but then again, as a Rocketeer, he's got higher than average aim, and he's going to be carrying a scope anyway, so maybe rapid reactions. So yeah, maybe flush. Weapons expert, giving him a marksman rifle. Rapid reactions to go with this marksman rifle, above average aim and a scope. Then maybe jumpy legs to get him in high places, because with all those shooty perks, that extra aim would help. Definitely not repair, because it uses up an item slot to be able to carry an arc thrower. And not neural dampening, unless his will is incredibly low by the time he gets to tech sergeant. And then either precision shot or disabling shot. Likely disabling shot, because it's so important. And then lock and load. I thought this was Packmaster. This is lock and load. So probably not lock and load, because he doesn't have multi-shot perks besides rapid reaction. Probably will to survive, maybe? I have to decide about this last tip. But Guts is actually looking like a very interesting Rocketeer, and for the first time we might actually be able to take advantage of Weapons Expert. We get Weapons Expert and Precision Shot / Disabling Shot. It's a shame these didn't appear in different tiers, different ranks, and we can get both of them. But still, a Rocketeer with Disabling Shot, that's useful. So, we are all good. Right, Owen Wilson, Dwayne Johnson, and Burt Reynolds. All of you guys... Oh, right, and Paul Hewson, maybe? Oh, right, yeah, Paul Hewson hadn't decided yet what perk he was going to get. So yeah, it is Owen Wilson, Dwayne Johnson, and Burt Reynolds. All you guys have Petmaster perks. I have decided it's the middle of April already. The Terror mission's going to be coming up very soon. I figured we've waited this long. Why not wait until we encounter chrysalids and zombies? And then we'll have 3 chances to get a chrysalid and a zombie. So I say we wait until then. For now, we can keep on going. The thermal generator is going to be done soon, but we've already got our satellite uplink building, as well as the 2 satellites going to be in time for the end of the month. At which point, next month, we can start building a laboratory and a workshop. Stop talking. After we've covered Egypt and Nigeria in satellites, that'll be all of Africa, giving us the 30% off laboratories and workshops. Build and maintenance costs, and it will be workshop and laboratory. In the meantime, let's carry on. Come on, beam lasers. Marksman scope. Now, anybody that has a marksman rifle or a battle rifle can carry this item and get extended range.
Contact detected.
Okay. We are fully kitted out. I say we see how much damage we can do. I really hope this isn't a destroyer. Okay, let's send the Baron up to say hello. We've only got 1 kill. Let's hope it's good enough. Come on, Baron. Good hit. Good hit. Come on, 1 last hit. Okay, he took some pretty heavy damage there, but he did make that UFO smoke. So even if we can't kill it, even if we decide not to do anything else with it, he will fail his mission. But I'm feeling lucky. So, Big Red, you got 0 kills. Can you do the job? Wow, you're really smoking. 1 more hit should do the job. 1 more hit should do the job. 1 more hit should do the job. Okay, maybe 2 more hits. Wow. Only got 1 hit in there. That was terrible. Okay, come on, Moose. Really has to be 1 hit by now. 1 hit, come on! Oh, come on. Don't take any damage. Very nice. So, we have a medium UFO, and it will be in the forest. Can we wait for anybody? No. So, whoever's going to be going on this mission is already in the roster. And speaking of the roster, I did say, after I got all my viewer rookies out of the rookie rank, I would hire more soldiers. So, let's have 5 more soldiers. Guys, I know that there's nowhere near a need for this, but, I mean, why not? Let's see who else shows up. We have 17 rookies, and I'm aware of that. With these 5 more, that will make 22. But, let's have those extra rookies anyway. So, guys, that is everything. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
It's being updated.
Hi. Are you kidding me? And we're good to go. You people are terrible at your jobs. Oh, let me talk to you.
Are you?
Are you blind? It's me, Carl Semkin.
That
Wrangler?
guy.
Any of this sound familiar to you?
No, actually.
Well, thanks for being so helpful. It's not like I'm knocked out on the floor or anything.
Are you human?
Shit, did my body give it away? I try hard to stay a mystery. Yeah, I'm human. Are you?
My name is Simon. Do you know anything about this place?
Oh, you knew. That makes us slightly less weird. Look, I'm obviously hurt. If you see anyone else around, just tell them where